Good morning. We're still in Camp Verde, but you wouldn't know it by looking around. You'd think we were near the ocean. I woke up this morning to fog. It's about 65 degrees, and the air is perfectly still. It's just weird. It's about 6:30 in the morning, making coffee, and I think we're going to go into town, hit the store, maybe get some gas. We're supposed to get a little bit more rain tomorrow, and then it's supposed to clear up and warm up for the rest of the week, so we'll see. Just can't get over this weird weather.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Well, we're getting packed up here. Today we're going to be heading from Camp Birdie. We're going to go into town, get some groceries and some fuel, and see how it is. Tonight we're supposed to get rain again, so I don't want to go too high because it's going to get chilly. But so we're going to head up that way. We'll show you how all this goes. I've been just making sure everything's loaded up, and our plan is a couple days from now we're going to be up in Pine Grove, and then Marshall Lake, and then come down through Happy Jack. So we're kind of doing a little loop around that way this year. But it was a weird this morning. We had fog. So getting packed up, getting ready to go. We'll show you what we're going to do today. Hopefully it won't rain too much, because I want to get out and do a little riding too. The sun came out a little while ago. You couldn't see past those couple of trees there. You couldn't see those hills at all. And you definitely couldn't see the mountains this morning. Tammy is over at our neighbor's. We were up here a couple of years ago, and she found those little black walnut shells. And I don't know if you're familiar with those, but if you look at it, they're about this big, and they look like little owl faces. So she's over there to see if she can find that tree that had those. We're not sure if there's a tree over there where they grow on or what. But I think she woke up the dogs over there. Well, it was time to leave camp. We're going to go into Camp Verde and get some groceries. And this is the 618. Now we're going south on the 618. In just a minute, we're going to run into the 260. And that little white vehicle right there that you see up ahead of us, that's a lady that came in right after we did. She was by herself in a little schoolie van. Really nice little setup she had. She just happened to leave right at the same time we did. Great minds think alike. It was a beautiful day. Now when you get up to the highway here, if you go left, it actually would take you up to the Blue Ridge, Pine, and Strawberry area. That's the 260. And sometimes we go up that area and do some camping. That's a real nice area up there. But we're going to take a right here and go back into town and get some gas and groceries and then head up north. All right, we just stopped and got groceries and ice. I think I'll put the ice in the ice chest, unless you got room up there, but
I'll check.
It is nice here. It's about 74 here. So we're gonna head up that way.
Is there anything else that needs to go in the refrigerator?
Whatever is right there. Whatever needs to go in the fridge. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. Okay. Let me load this in the ice chest. You want this up there in the freezer? Or should I just put it in the ice chest down here?
What is it?
The ice.
I think down there. I think down there.
Okay. I saved a room. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right, on we go. Off we go to Marshall Lake. I changed my mind. I originally wanted to go to Schnebly Hill, but I changed my mind and decided to go to Marshall Lake instead. There are so many areas up here along this I-17 in the Coconino National Forest that are great dispersed camping. There's Stoneman Lake, which is one of the first ones, Stoneman Lake Road. Then you get to another one I'll show you in just a minute. Rocky Park Road is another great area for dispersed camping. And just keep in mind, as you climb up this area, you're climbing in altitude. So if the weather is great like it was for us to stay, then Rocky Park Road wouldn't be so bad. But if the weather gets really warm, you want to go a little higher and higher. I want to say Marshall Lake turned out to be like over 7,200 feet, something like that. That's what I believe it was. But just it was a beautiful day. And the weather was so nice. We had just had like a tropical system come through from the hurricane. And it cooled everything down for all of us in Arizona. We love that, especially in June. This area right here is another spot that we like. It's Schnebly Hill Road. There's dispersed camping on either side of the freeway here, but we prefer the left side or on the west side of the freeway. And it's a nice little area. We've done it many times, but I just decided I wanted to go up and try something that we haven't been to, and that's Marshall Lake. So as you get closer to town, you're going to look for the Lake Mary Road exit. It'll, on the freeway, it might also say Mormon Lake and show you the Lake Mary Road. So take that exit and it turns and goes southeast. This is a beautiful drive as well. And it's very popular with bicyclists, believe it or not. This road has a gradual slopes and upslopes, and a lot of bicyclists just love this road to bicycle on. So keep in mind they're going to be off to the side of the road there, so you want to kind of watch for them. And you're going to take the Marshall Lake exit just before you reach Lake Mary, and you're going to climb up this hill, and it's about a mile and a half up this hill and around. It's a nice paved road, which is nice. When you get to the curve up here, you just want to watch for vehicles coming around because it is kind of a sharp turn up here. You'll see in just a minute. What the heck? Never would have thought that would be coming my way.
No?
Big logging truck.
Wow.
He's going to have to be careful on that turn.
No kidding.
It's a sharp turn for him.
Yeah.
Take pictures.
Yeah, you should. This is beautiful.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa, little squirrel.
Oh.
Almost got you. Little lake that way. Alright, it's wherever.
Nice.
How far back do we want to go?
14 days. And is there a church?
No,
Wow, that's awesome.
there's some spots right over here.
Yeah, take it. I don't care.
Looks nice, right?
Yeah.
There's a little in here. You get under that tree there. Watch this bump here. Careful. There's a little dip here. Thinking of swinging over that way.
That way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I might go back in there. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Watch out for the campfire.
Yeah. Watch this tree here. Oh, well, we are here. We had a change of plan. This is not Schnebly Hill. Halfway up the hill, I decided we've done Schnebly Hill several times before. Let's try something new. So we are at Marshall Lake. And I've recommended this spot before, but we've actually never been here. But I've heard a lot of people say how much they like this camp area. And so we're in Marshall Lake Camp area. It's dispersed camping, Coconino National Forest, and 14-day stay limit and all that kind of stuff. So we're not going to be here for 14 days, but we're going to spend 2 nights here anyway. What a beautiful little area. We just got some neighbors right there. Tammy's already off checking everything out. And down this road is Marshall Lake, so I'll probably take the quad up and later on, and we'll do a little trip up there. Well, got a nice little spot, nice little area here. I have to force myself not to say spot. It's an inside joke. So we have a nice little area here. I was just worried about that tree there, but I think we're fine. I could actually come back a little bit. I've got plenty of room. But it's nice to have this area where the grass is so we can set our chairs up under the tree here. I don't know what the weather holds. Alright, well, I'm going to get set up, get situated, and we'll show you around this area. Yeah, I decided, we've done Schnebley Hill. There were a couple other areas that we would like to camp sometime in the future. There's Kelly Canyon Road, and there's another one, Rocky Park, down farther. And I know there's dispersed camping on those areas. But we're going to try this one out. It's supposed to get cool tonight and a possibility of rain. And look at those clouds, will ya? We might get some thunderstorms later. I better get set up. Cheers. That was a lot of work. Not putting a lot of stuff out. I'm not putting up a lot of stuff because it may rain later. So some of this can get wet. So I don't want to put out a whole bunch of stuff right now. The only thing I might want to put up is my barbecue grill. This is great. I'm kind of surprised. It's a little cooler than I thought it would be. I don't know what the altitude is here. I'll have to look at my map. So I'll have to get my thing and look and see what the altitude is. But Tammy says she saw something over here. So let me take a look and see what it was. Could be an elk, could be a deer. Alright, I went and got my map app. And it says 7126. I don't know if it shows up on the camera there or not. 7,124. 25. 24. Keeps going around. So what'd you see over there? A dead animal?
Yep.
Deer, elk?
Yep. I don't know which. Little.
Oh. That's some kind of animal skin. Yeah, I have no idea. Anybody watching this, you know what that is? Put a comment below, because I haven't got a clue. It's kind of a brown, light brown, dark brown fur. Something that got killed in the winter time, perhaps. This is nice, though.
Beautiful.